You might say this story is a bit of a mystery. Because if you come down to Remick Rapids on the Ottawa River, you'll ask yourself, who done it? I know.
I do this work because it gives me a lot of pleasure being able to create something. And then the bonus is always the fact that it's out here in the public for people to appreciate. And that way people who do have a chance come out, spend time here, and can appreciate the beauty of this place besides just the structures themselves. Although I don't have a problem with them enjoying my work.
He hails from Rhode Island, but his heart is here on the Ottawa River. It's the rocks.
I think they're the greatest looking shapes I've ever seen. I mean, my imagination is not that good, okay? My imagination isn't so good, or nor am I so creative that I'm going to make a shape just like that one. Only nature can do that. Nature does a wonderful job. I've said it to so many people. It's truly a relationship. You know, I mean, and it sounds kind of peculiar, like, oh, this guy likes rocks. What's the matter with him? Well, I mean, I don't know what's the matter with me, but I'm having a very good time having this rapport. Because what's going on is that I'm balancing these shapes, okay? I'm taking them, I'm balancing them, they're free, you know, they're unattached, they're balanced. And in terms of a relationship, you can't ask for anything better.
9 years ago this started, John came to the beach in search of serenity and found it in huge slabs of rock 350 million years old.
So I started to look at them and started to put a few things up, and before long I found myself actually building stuff, you know, and I never really did that before.
That first year he hurt his back. He took time off, but the rocks kept calling.
One afternoon I came down and I couldn't keep my hands off the rocks, and I started doing it again.
In 1989, John received a Canada Council grant. For 5 months, he worked on his forms here full-time. He saw so many possibilities and has been exploring them ever since.
I'm a very physical person. At the same time, it's a very spiritual body of work. You know, so I mean, the two come together here in a very unique balance that continues to mystify me after so many years. I mean, it just does it to me.
When not here, John works as an orderly with terminally ill patients, a challenging, high-stress job. In his slabs, John finds inner peace. Each rock he raises lifts the worries of his work life from his shoulders. This is his getaway.
I could go into the gym and work out for 2 hours with the barbell over my face, you know, over my back or whatever have you, or I can come out here and I can do this and get the very same thing that I'm getting out of working in the gym, except that here I'm getting an end product which is outside of myself. This is how I spend my vacation, truly, you know, in many ways. This is my little trip.
John built most of what you see here in about 1 week.
Like sometimes in 4 hours, I can do more work in 4 hours than I could do in a whole day. It depends on how well balanced I am on the inside in order for me to be able to balance these rocks on the outside.
Others are drawn to this place. The curious come with cameras and questions. And the artist turned tour guide has the answers.
I don't care how big the rock is. If it doesn't belong there, it doesn't belong there. I'm going to move it. I don't care if it takes 3 hours to move it 5 feet.
The whole thing is truly a fascinating display.
Graham Tatum is visiting the capital from England. He couldn't leave without shooting a little rock video.
There's lots of skill involved with the standing of the rocks and the way they're put together, with the smaller rocks cementing the larger pieces together. It is truly fascinating.
A little bit like your Stonehenge over in England?
Similar, but a little bit smaller, but not quite as old, but similar in principle, I would think, yes.
Whoops. Can get dangerous, sorry.
John's art forms do pose hazards.
The only person that doesn't like me being here is my mother.
But John is confident his sculptures won't fall on anyone else. 9 years, no accidents.
The structures are pretty solid. When I use the shims that go in between the different rocks there, they're pretty well banged into place. So, I mean, that makes a solid connection between the rocks. And basically, the only way that they could be, you know, the way that they could fall is that if someone pushed them down, which does happen. Oh, they get vandalized regularly. And what I've learned to do is to take the energy that is expressed in that anger from these individuals and use it to recreate something that's even more powerful. I mean, all it does is just stimulate me to be much more aggressive in what I'm doing. It doesn't really discourage me in the least. If I really felt uptight about people knocking this stuff down, I wouldn't do it here. I mean, I would find another way of creating this stuff so that it could be permanent and preserved.
Standing or not, John will be back. The rocks are here, so he must be too.
So for myself, what can I say? I'm very happy to be so lucky to be here doing this and still have the energy and the strength to come back and, well, why not? Why not, you know? I mean, what else am I supposed to be doing?